Forecourt, three-point shot. It is good. And that is Kincaid to rip the card on it. And Stalin gets a little bit closer in the game on the long ball, and the ball is stolen by Stalin, and a layup shot no good, but Stalin with a rebound. Ball get into Kincaid, and he will score. Stalin's pulled within 2, and Wilson drives to the goal for Plato. That one looked like it was going in, but decided to climb out. No good. Stalin with the rebound. They could. It's actually tied up here, but no. And Atterbury has a ball. I wonder, let's see. Says he's a 6'3" junior. So Plato with the ball right now. That would be Atterbury. Atterbury gives it to Turner. Turner to Wilson now, left-hand side. Dribbles it over. Turner's taking a shot, no good, and we'll have a foul. Foul called against Plato. Who will it be on? That will be...
It'll be on Woodruff here. He's going to be called for the push from behind, which is odd because the rebound was taking him the other way. Not quite sure how you get that, but it's the first foul here on Woodruff.
Morrow trying to get it in the paint to a player in the block, but it is picked off by Turner and will come back the other way. Wilson fires it along the left sidelines. Quickly, the ball rotated out to Atterbury. Atterbury to Turner, and then again to Wilson on the left-hand side. Wilson drives across the lane and dishes the ball off. Oh, traveling's going to be called, and I believe that was on Turner.
Yes, Turson. How about Turner with those bright green shoes? I've seen some great fits here today. Pretty much all 4 games today has had a few players with some lovely, lovely colored shoes here. But yeah, he's going to take an extra step there on the drive. It's a pretty textbook traveling violation here, and that was going to try to continue this 5-0 run, although they do lose the ball. Stolen into the hands of Colby Wilson.
Wilson fires it way down court. Plato setting up the offense here. Ball will come to Colby Wilson, and he dishes out to Atterbury, and a 3-point line drive shot goes in.
Second 3 of the quarter here for Tanner Atterbury, and that's going to put a dramatic stop here to this 5-0 run. Timeout on the floor taken by Stalin, full timeout.
And we'll be back in a minute.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Back to the action, minute 53 left, first quarter of play. Stalin will get the inbound left of their goal. Ball comes out into the corner. Now, traveling's going to be called. Been a lot of, not a lot, but some balls like that in this ball game that we haven't really seen in other games. Atterbury fires it into the forecourt. Plato setting up to possibly score right here. On top by 5 points over Stalin. 3-point shot, corner, Atterbury, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Stalin. That requires an inbound now near the goal. To number 20, that was Franklin, but nothing comes out of it. However, Stalin retains possession here. Now, wide open shot, baseline, and it will go in. And that's 12-9 right now. Oh, I'm
wearing a different number. I think it might actually be. We'll have to go down and check, but it looks like suspiciously like Landon Martin. Because I know we don't have a 35 on the Stalin roster, but it looks like Martin. And it plays like Martin.
Okay.
So it must be Martin. Am I right? Well, I'll check, but obviously.
If it looks like Martin and it plays like Martin.
It must be Landon Martin.
Yeah.
So we'll check on that in between quarters here. We only have 47 seconds left to go in this first quarter, but. Yeah, 12-9. Plato's maintained this lead pretty much from the get-go.
But Stalin stayed in it, and that helped get a little bit closer. Now Plato failed to connect on the shot. However, the reason he was fouled. And we're talking about Colby Wilson.
Yeah, foul with the body there. So, maybe Landon Martin picks up his first personal foul.
Shot is no good. Don't have as many for this game as we had in the last game.
It's to be expected. Obviously, still a good crowd here.
Oh, yeah.
In Lakeway, but it's to be expected when the home team is not playing anything.
Both free throws were missed on the break. Ball, I don't say it's thrown away, but it's could not be. Oh, I guess Plato got a. I didn't see that.
No way.
Well, Stalin with possession. That's what they were handed to the basketball.
Yes. That ball was off the hand of Aaron Franklin, and it was not even close. He was the only guy in the area. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Wilson drives into the paint, puts up a shot, draws a foul right there from number 35.
It's allegedly Landon Martin. In about 20 seconds, we'll figure that out. But Colby Wilson's back to the line here. He's 0 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. He really needs to focus up and hit these free throws. This lead could be bigger if you hit these free shots. There you go.
Third shot good.
He's been the only one to make a trip to the line tonight, which tells me he's doing a good job of driving, initiating contact, and getting fouled. Just has to finish him off. There you go.
And that shot also is good. 2 for 2, and that puts Plato ahead 14-9 with just seconds up there on the clock, the first quarter clock. We get to 10 seconds, and there it is. We're under 10 seconds. High-low pass to the baseline, but it was off target. Aaron Franklin passing the ball. A little too hard, a little bit too high. Yeah.
With the speed there, that's high-low.
Long shot. No good. And so ends the first quarter play with Plato leading 14-9. We'll be back in just a moment with our second quarter here.
Nowadays, when you walk into a big store looking for furniture, you find some pieces made from glorified cardboard, and you're lucky if they don't break on the ride home. They'll call it affordable, but they really mean cheap. So if you want furniture, you can go there. Or if you're looking for an heirloom, maybe you should talk to us.
Paul's Furniture, St. Robert and Rolla, where quality and savings go together. 2.5 acres of showroom, no money down, and no interest for 12 months. Delivery is free. We proudly say we won't be undersold.
It's holiday savings until the end of the month at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you'll find what you need for winter weather driving and maybe some cool stocking stuffers. A complete 11-piece car wash and detailing shine kit for $39.99. Grease Monkey utility gloves, 3-pack, $12.99. Easy Red Anywhere neck light, $18.99. Check out their monthly flyer for more great buys for the holidays. Save $10 on night vision headlights and get $10 off per pair of Rain-X wipers, 2-in-1 glass cleaner, and rain repellent. Get the good stuff 7 days a week at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, off Missouri Avenue.
All right, so a turnover there, and the ball goes to Plato. Wilson takes it across the timeline, fired in the corner, back to Wilson once again. He'll pass it into the right corner, now decides to get the ball back to go over on the left side to Atterbury. And, going to be a foul there as it was Turner driving toward the goal. A little collision there.
Yeah, Stoutland wanted the push off there, but it's going to be called the blocking foul instead. Second foul here on Isaac Hill.
A turnover and taken down the floor. Kincaid puts up a layup, does not go in.
It's actually going to be called a carry even before the shot. So,
okay.
Carry violation's called. We're back the other way. By the way, investigative journalist Connor Harbert reporting that number 35 is actually Landon Martin.
Oh, okay. You're right.
I went down and checked. Now, like I said, it looks like him. It plays like him. It must be Landon Martin. But yeah, that's who it is. Obviously not wearing the 10 he's had the last couple of games.
So 2 points added to the Stoutland score because that team has fooled our announcers up here.
Yeah. Give 2 points. Yeah, you fool us and you get,
yeah.
Well, we never gave them their 2 for the, Justin Crabtree, Martin Vasquez incident.
Oh, that's right.
They've been doing this to us all tournament long, which makes me wonder, is there a story behind why is Martin wearing 35 after a couple games?
I'm not sure.
Not quite sure. But anyway, it's just a number in the end. Obviously, Landon Martin, he's been a big part of the last couple Stoutland wins. He's a good relief player, good big guy coming off the bench there to maybe reprieve Morrow sometimes, or he does a lot for them.
Stoutland. And what do we have called there?
Ball out of bounds. Last touch here by Plato. So it will be Stoutland ball.
Okay. Fourteen to 9 in favor of Plato. Stoutland trying to inbound the ball, and they do, and it's going to be a Plato foul called here. And that is going to be on, I think, Ryan Steinbrink. Number 12 picks up a foul. Inbounded from the top of the key. The shot is missed by Kincaid. Tipped in the corner. Here comes Morrow down the baseline. He puts up a shot. It's no good. And we'll have a foul called right here against Stoutland. Getting off to a slow start, a lot slower start than we had first quarter here in the second quarter of the ball game. So Plato with the ball, and that is Turner. And to Wilson, back to Turner, and into the left corner, it comes to Wilson. Turner's headed for the hole, puts up a shot. Oh, it is, did they call charging or just an offensive foul or an offensive foul?
I don't think there was a foul called, period. I think it was.
Well, why the turnover?
Quite sure. Foul and ball, though.
So here is Stoutland.
Ooh.
Oh, nice pass down to the left block, but a foul was called there.
Let's see where he calls it here. We're going to say he got him on the shoulder.
Aaron Franklin was fouled.
No, I'm not. I'm laughing. Okay, so nothing funnier, by the way. and maybe I'm mentally unhinged here as Franklin takes the first of two, sinks it. There's nothing funnier to me than a call it both ends from parents, fans, us, anybody really. When the fouls are dead even. They are calling it both ends.
Huh.
When it is, I might be mentally unhinged. It's the fourth game of the night, but Franklin did miss the second, so it's a 4-point game.
All right. 14-10 by 46 left in the second quarter, and now it's Plato with the ball. Atterbury, and then given off to Steinbrink. His shot, no good. Rebounded by Stowlin, driving to the hole, but putting it on the rim. Didn't go in, but a rebound by the shooter, and the putback is good, and that was Will Morrow.
Timeout taken here by Plato as the 3-0 run start off the second quarter. Obviously, like you said, I think a slow start here to this one. And, it was always kind of in the realm of possibility when you play a team that slows it down, plays the half court like Plato.
Right.
But it feels like after coming out quickly, Stowlin is kind of pulling back themselves here. They came out in the press. It didn't really work. Plato kind of beat the press a bunch, beat it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're starting to see Stowlin kind of say, okay, let's play in the half court ourselves. Let's see if we can kind of match Plato's tempo here, kind of beat them at their own game. And right now, they're doing it. 3 points to start the quarter, getting shots, getting multiple shots possession here. And they've pulled it back in. It was never a big lead to begin with, but they look much more comfortable than what they did starting the game out.
Plato handling the ball and walking across the center court line, Colby Wilson. He is a 6-foot senior, and but I have a foul immediately. Dustin Crabtree just kind of reaching around and getting contact.
Yep. Wrapped around there on Wilson, trying to poke it loose. Picks up the foul.
So Wilson takes it in the half court, feeds it off to Turner. Top of the key, 3-point shot, no good. Turner getting the rebound. Nice weight on the shot. He got the ball fired to him and then waited for the defense to commit itself before he went up for an open shot.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He did a wonderful job there of baiting Stowlin up with the pump fake. Came down, was patient on the block, didn't really want to throw up a shot right away. He got him to jump, and then Stowlin had no choice when they were coming back down to commit that foul. By the way, third here on Isaac Hill.
Albert misses the free throw, 16-12. Still, Plato has the lead. Ball comes to Crabtree out at right wing, and now we'll rotate over to the left-hand side. Fed to Morrow in the paint at the free throw line, and he dishes it off. And then back out on top to Kincaid. Kincaid sending the ball to Crabtree. And now it's sent over on the left-hand side. Here's a baseline drive, and that was Michael Kincaid making that play happen. 16-14. A 2-point lead for Plato as they carefully try to get some scoring here. Shot is missed. Rebound. Put back. It is missed. And now given off, it's Atterbury grabbing the ball. That shot from 3-point land, no good. Opportunity to tie right here. Morrow was tempted for a shot. Decided to pass it out to the wing, and Justin Crabtree hit the 3-point shot, and Stowlin takes a 1-point lead.
Yeah, there you go. Their first lead of the game. At one point, this was 9-2 in favor of Plato. But again, like I said, once Stowlin switched to the half-court game themselves, they look calm, focused, and they're playing much better than what they started this game.
Pass out, and Stowlin getting a hand on it. Are they going to get the ball? Yes. Ball sent way down court to Kincaid, and he fires in a shot easily from the lane, and now it is a 19-16 lead for Stowlin.
Yeah, I mean, this is a, what? It was 14-9. It's a 10-2 run right now in favor of Stalin, and it really just all comes back to keeping it calm. You know, every team wants to play up tempo. That's just kind of what basketball is today. Play up tempo, you get athletic, you look for 3-pointers, you look for shots outside. Some teams can do it. Other teams can do it sometimes. And then some teams just can't do it, period. Stalin obviously falls kind of into maybe the middle range a little bit more, kind of leaning towards can always kind of do it. They've obviously got the athletes. You have guys like Morrow, Kincaid, Franklin out there who can fly up and down the floor. But sometimes if it's not working, it's time to take it back a few years, back to the 80s, back to the 90s. I don't know. Mm-hmm. When did they play in the half court? 60s, 70s?
Yeah.
I guess they always have. But.
Well, and of course, again, run and gun is fun.
It's fun. It's fun. It's straight up. It is straight up fun. Like, I will not deny anybody the claim that it is so much fun, but you got to play to your strengths. And right now for Stalin, that's passing the ball around in the half court.
Plato putting the shot up, no good. Turner missing the shot, but recovering the ball is Atterbury, and then to Wilson. Wilson fires it into the right corner, and a 3-point shot is good there.
Atterbury, that's 3 of the game.
That's right. And now we have a tied ball game. Stalin with a shot on goal, no good. And it's going to be Woodruff to clear it out of there. 2:10 left in the first half of the ball game. Plato in the half court. They could take the lead again if we get some scoring here, and we do.
Yeah, I mean, Woodruff. No, that was Tanner Atterbury.
Oh, was it?
On the right baseline here. Yeah, Atterbury.
They look alike.
They're both 6'3". They're both juniors. We got a blocking foul. Count the bucket, too.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, Woodruff, Atterbury, they're both 6'3". They're both juniors. They both play inside, outside. Now we got another controversial call here. The blocking charge there, or the blocking foul.
Uh-huh. And some of the fans are giving the officials a piece of their minds.
Yes, it's sports.
I was trying to carefully word that.
It's good sports unless everybody thinks they can do a better job. So it's a tough job, but
Morrow from the line gets a free throw, and Stalin takes the lead, 22-21.
Close game like this one, emotional.
Yeah.
In a physical game as well. These two teams have not been afraid to go
over, pass batted back, and now down the court, Kincaid gets the ball to Morrow, and he will score.
Aaron Franklin on the fast break that time.
Oh, that's Franklin, yeah.
Yep. Look for the green shoes. Look for the seafoam. Seafoam green. Oddly familiar to Jason Turner's shoes down there for Plato. Might be the same pair.
That shot on goal by Plato, no good. Traveling's going to be called on Stalin.
Yeah, I caught that one kind of like a wide receiver. Caught it over the shoulder there, but unfortunately, he also tucked the ball for a little bit before he started dribbling there. So, easy travel call to make.
Well, this one might go down to the wire. Might be back and forth lead. The way it's looking now. Now 3-point shot by Wilson from the corner will tie the ball game up.
Fourth 3 of the half here for Plato.
Wilson with 9 points now. Morrow way out. 10 seconds. Now we'll see him start to make a move. And he loses the ball. He was going to actually dribble to the right and then go to the left and take that ball up the gut. But ball was dribbled off his foot, so this will wind up still in possession of Stalin.
2.9 to work with.
Shot in time, overshot, and so ends the second quarter with a tie. 24-24. Stalin and Plato locked in battle and going into the locker room at halftime. We'll be back in a moment here on 97.9 FM.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football.
Basketball is my game.
But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert is the pizza during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Try Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard. Looking for a great career? Domino's Pizza St. Robert is hiring all positions. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com.
Hey there, parents. Looking for top-notch pediatric care right in your community? Look no further than Phelps Health Pediatrics. We're your trusted partner in helping keep your kiddos healthy and happy. Our team of expert physicians and providers are here to provide compassionate, family-centered care for your children from birth through adolescence. We understand that your child's well-being is your top priority, and it's ours too. Visit phelpshealth.org to learn more. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a great way to save money. Fortunately for you, Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has a process each vehicle goes through that most dealers don't do. It goes through a thorough 127-point inspection, then a beautification process where they're buffed, waxed, and professionally detailed. The goal is years of low-cost, trouble-free service from a pre-owned vehicle that meets your budget, needs, and lifestyle. Find yours today at Lowe Chevrolet off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
I wonder what my housing options are.
So here you are out in the middle of the beautiful Ozarks and you think maybe it's time to relocate. Fort Leonard Wood Homes. They offer move-in ready 2, 3, and 4-bedroom homes located at Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Leonard Wood Homes offer a secure, safe, and comfortable hometown environment. They have 24-hour maintenance, lawn care services, as well as average utilities included. Call one day and you could be in your new home the next day. It's just that easy. Call 573-329-0122. That's Fort Leonard Wood Homes.
Imagine yourself in a time where quality and durability weren't just words when value was placed on workmanship. Pennaroyal Antiques and Collectibles at 122 Commercial Street in Crocker has Victorian and primitive furniture from the 18 and 1900s. You'll find rare documents and many unusual items like antique and collectible toys, military items, and vintage clothing. Thousands of items available, and if you don't see it in the store, ask for it at Pennaroyal Antiques. There's also something from the past called customer service. Pennaroyal Antiques and Collectibles. Open the third Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of every month from 10 to 4 or by appointment at 855-3259.
How do you want your life to sound? Like this? Or like this? Life is better with a canoe. Find the perfect canoe to get you away from the noise. Because really, life is better with a canoe.
Boiling Springs Campground and Canoe Rental now taking reservations for the 2024 season. Boiling Springs Campground Ground and Canoe Rental is family owned and operated and offers kayak, canoe, and raft rentals. They also have full hookup sites too. When you float with Boiling Springs Campground and Canoe Rental, they'll take you upriver and you will float right back to your site. Whether it's the Big Piney or the Gasconade River, you will always enjoy a relaxing float with us. Call today at 573-759-7294. Family fun is our number one.
What fosters the feeling that life is good? A sense of accomplishment, a feeling you're doing something that really matters, a nice bit of money in your pocket. All of those things contribute, but most important of all is the support of the people behind you.
I drew you a picture, Mr. Givens. This is me and this is you.
The Licking School District is looking for substitute bus drivers, maintenance workers, substitute teachers, and custodians. These positions offer great hours, great pay, great friendships, and a gratifying career. Apply online at licking.k-12.mo.us today.
Hate going to the hair salon because you know it's going to take all day? Does your hairstylist talk on her cell phone while she's doing your hair? Or maybe you're just fed up with all the gossip and foolishness that goes on at your hair salon. Be treated like the woman you are.
A beautiful hairstyle begins with the right stylist. Finnegan Salon has certified color specialist, hair extensions, and nail techs. 26210 Highway 17, Waynesville. Call for your appointment today, 573-774-6100.
Well, first out of the locker room, it's the Plato Eagles. Stallin's still there. And then we always wonder, why are they there longer? They're receiving more instructions from the coach.
I mean, sometimes it really just comes down to there's more to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, shooting around is fine and dandy and all that, but if you have a strategy that you need to get across to your guys and you need to spend a little more extra time with the whiteboard, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Take some time in here, of course, and make sure your guys are set. Make sure they know what to do, because shoot-around baskets don't count. Game baskets do. So, either way, we are at halftime here. So
got some stats.
We have some stats. Yes, we do. We have a scoring summary. First, taking a look at Stoutland here. First of all, 24-24. We're tied at the half here. But looking at Stoutland, 9 first-quarter points. Did win the second quarter to tie things back up here with a 15-point second quarter. Leading the way right now, Michael Kincaid. He's got 9 here at the moment. Will Morrow comes through with 7 points there in that first half. 3 points apiece for both Justin Crabtree and Aaron Franklin. And then 2 points for Landon Martin here at the moment. Again, 9 points at the end of the first quarter for Stoutland and 24 here at the half for the Tigers. Now looking at Plato, 14 first quarter points and then 10 in the second to give them a total of 24 in the first half. They've got the only player in double digits thus far. That would be Tanner Atterbury. After a scoreless first game against Newburgh, he's come out fast here in this one. He's got 11. That includes 3 threes and a 2-pointer there as well. Colby Wilson's got 9. He's near in double digits tonight. Andrew Woodruff and Jason Turner have each added a couple of points apiece. Again, 14 after the first quarter and 24 at the end of the first half. And if we've got no more left to say, let's go ahead and take ourselves a short break. And we will come back. We'll have that second half for you. Stoutland and Plato are all knotted up. For the first time in the Frisco League tournament this season, we are tied up here at the half. We're back in a few. You're listening to the Frisco League Basketball Tournament. 979 The Source.
Rice's Body Shop in Roby is ready to help when life deals us those unexpected dents and dings to our vehicles. Whether it's by wildlife, wild children, other animals, weather, or collision, Rice's Body Shop provides the very best in auto body collision repair and paint. Plus, gives free estimates. Insurance claims are always welcome, and you can guarantee they'll do it right. They've been the auto body pros since 1973 in North Texas County. Rice's Auto Body, just a stone's throw from the junction on Highway 17. Open Mondays through Fridays from 9 till 5. Call 417-458-4847. That's Rice's Body Shop in Roby.
Quality care is a number one priority at Miller County Care and Rehabilitation Center in Tuscumbia. To reflect the many rehab programs available, Miller County Care and Rehabilitation Center is a 60-bed skilled and 22-bed assisted living facility that provides the many health needs of the community. Keeping people self-reliant for as long as they can is a priority. Miller County Care and Rehabilitation Center provides the right level of care at the right time. Located 3 miles from Tuscumbia east on Highway 17.
And we're back here, start of the second half. Here in this one, all tied up here, Plato, Stoutland, 24 apiece. Each side here for you will be Plato. Start off with the basketball. Stoutland on defense to start the half.
So Plato taking the ball across the timeline. That's Wilson handling mostly the ball handling chores for Plato. And it comes into the paint. Shot is missed there by Woodruff, but rebounded by Plato. Now to Wilson. Wilson drives in a little bit and passes the ball off at the left elbow to Atterbury. Steinbrink handling the ball, gets it to Wilson once again. Wilson elbow pass there, and it comes to the right corner, and Turner tosses in a tray. So Plato has its familiar lead in the ball game. I would say that they've had a lead more minutes than the Stalin Tigers, but that means little here because we've got a very close contest. Nice move there. And that was Woodruff to score. Makes it. Now, is that the right score then?
Yep, 27-26.
27-26. Yep. All right.
Plato with the 3, Stalin with the 2 to start off the half.
Steinbrink handling the ball. Dumped along the sidelines. Dropped in there to Woodruff. And nice pass down low, and it's carried home by Jason Turner.
Jason Turner, good start to the half here. Had 2 points in the first half, but has already tripled that. He's got 7.
3-point lead now by Plato. And here's Stalin. That's Kincaid. Pass the ball up in the corner. Their attempt at a 3-point shot, no good. And Plato brings down the rebound. Quick move to the lane, and a foul is going to be called there. That was Wilson handling the ball. No free throw shooting here. Inbounded. Plato. To Woodruff. Baseline drive and shot. It goes in. That extends the lead. Once again, actually to a 5-point advantage for Plato. Woodruff scoring that, and that an attempt by Stalin to score. Down low, they missed the shot, and the ball comes into the other half court. Steinbrink firing it over along the sidelines to Atterbury. Wilson tries his ability at a 3-point shot. That time it didn't go in, and rebounded by Stalin. Given off to Morrow, who has it in the paint, front of the free throw line, and knocks it in. Will Morrow will score. 9 points for him. Timeout called here. It's 31-28. Plato has the lead, and a 30-second timeout is called. I just realized actually that the Crocker Lions aren't the only team out there that we've seen tonight. Plato also has its coach from many years ago, Shannon Crane, who's back and coaching the team this year.
Second stints happen. My alma mater even isn't immune here, of course, when you talk about football. Our football coach, Russ Beechler, came to our school from Parkview, actually a Ozark Conference opponent, of course, of the Waynesville Tigers. Then he took Republic's job for a few years, then came back to Nevada. It's a lot more, I think it's more common than some people think. It's definitely not common, but it's not the very rare, once-in-a-lifetime thing that a lot of people might think it is. Sometimes you just leave it. Sometimes you go somewhere else for a different change of scenery sometimes, maybe to see what else you can accomplish as a coach before coming back to something, is familiar. Maybe you settle down. Coaches are people too, believe it or not. I know it's crazy.
Plato's got the ball lost. It's on. And getting it back is Steinbrink. Shot taken there, no good. But rebounded on the baseline and fired through the hole. Did they count that?
Did he throw a bow? Somehow we got an offensive foul out of that.
Okay, I didn't see the
it
foul.
It had to be a hip check or something of the sort, but it'll be on Turner.
Oh, what official was close to that play? I'm not sure. And the shot goes in for Landon Martin. Martin, the unknown player. Well, that we found out what his name is, has a different jersey number on. Drive underneath the goal, and the ball is rotated out, and now Steinbrink tries a three-point shot. It's no good. Morrow clears it out there. Coast to coast. Underhanded shot does not go in. And rebound, Plato. 3:48 remaining here in the third quarter. 31-30, Plato narrowest of leads. Plato has the ball on offense here. Comes into the corner, left corner, three-point shot, no good. Another shot, no good. And now it is going to be Stoughton come away with it. In a hurry, Kincaid dribbles left of the lane. The shot does not go in. And Plato comes back the other way in a hurry. And a nice job. It is good for Colby Wilson as he got into the paint and knocked it in. 33-30. That seems to be the magic score here, at least 3 points ahead in the contest. And Stallon has had that lead before. Well, had a couple of tries at the goal, but no shot turned up to be successful for Stallon. And now again, Plato walks it across the timeline. Fires it across the timeline. Steinbrink feeds it to Wilson. Wilson for three. It's no good. Rebound and put back for Atterbury. A 5-point lead now for Plato.
And Tanner Atterbury continues his great night here. Good rebound game from the last one. 13 now.
Morrow. Shot from the lane, tipped back, but he's got the ball, and now fired up through the hole. He's kind of very, very pesky person there as he gets the ball in the lane. He sticks with it.
Yeah, that time had the shot blocked, but got it back into his hands. No problem. I'm fine. I'll just take it back up on you.
Shot on goal, no good. Very close range by Woodruff. Stoughton with a rebound. Kincaid passes the ball off to Franklin. Shot there, no good by Martin.
Wow.
That one does not settle in. 3-point land by Aaron Franklin. And Stallon's enjoying several possessions here. Rebound. That's going to be, ball's going to be turned over here. You know, Aaron Franklin had a great night the other night, the game we covered, but it only has 2 points in this.
Well, Stallon, in general, has been kind of neutered on offense. Obviously, Plato looks to be, at least as far as this tournament is kind of shown us, a better defensive team than Richland. But
also have two taller players out there than Franklin. Here's the drive, and now dished off at the elbow. Over it comes to the right-hand side. Drive to the lane, and the shot put up no good, and that will be Franklin. No, that's going to be Atterbury.
That's going to be
Woodruff. It's going to be Woodruff. And that's a 5-point lead for Plato. And an entry pass down low, picked off by Plato. The defense, Stallon, scrambling back in a hurry. And now here is Turner, almost losing the ball backcourt. He grabbed the ball and then kept from stepping on the line or stepping over the line. And a 3-point shot goes in for Turner right before the buzzer to end the third quarter of play. It is Plato 40 and Stallon 32. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the fourth, and perhaps final quarter.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education in the military or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
Isn't this great? The three of us camping at our favorite spot?
Sure is, honey.
I sure do miss Grandpa. He used to love coming here.
I do too, son. Remember the motorboat stalled and he swam from shore to fix it? He always made sure we were okay. He was one of a kind.
Yes, he was. Miss you, Dad.
Fox Funeral Home remains its original location and continues to be family-owned and operated, providing hometown values and personalized service since 1931.
We got another quarter to go here. Plenty of time for Stoughton to make a move. Plato, of course, not wanting to let that happen. And that is Aaron Franklin to score on the good pass to him. That set up the play, and Franklin scores and gets fouled.
Fouls here on Jason Turner, his second, team first.
That free throw rattles out there. It's going to be Plato with the ball. They get it back in, but it is into the hands of Stallin and
Will Morrow's there.
Phil Morrow, yeah. Will score. Or Will Morrow. 13 points for him. That cuts the lead of Plato down to 4. Plato with the ball. Comes to Wilson. Wilson fires it over on the right-hand side, or actually drives on the right-hand side. And then that is Atterbury. And Wilson drives in, tries to lay it up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Stallin. Morrow takes it down the floor. His shot no good. Kincaid on the other side will recover the ball and will score. And it's now 40-38.
That was a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter off here. Maybe thought Plato was going to start pulling away here. Looked like Plato was fired up. They were ready to go, but what about that quarter switch? Got Stallin all set and ready to go to make this a ball game here. They don't want their tournament to end here. They've already played twice. Kim fresh off the 77-point performance against Richland. Well, they want one more game. They want a chance for that 5th place. They want Crocker.
40-38, Plato in the lead, but 6:49, a world of time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time to be played here. And, of course, it will be Plato with the basketball here. Wondering here if we're going to see Stallin, depending on where the lead is, maybe start to come down and guard the full length of the floor. Kind of looks like it right away here, yeah.
Yes, I believe you're right.
The timeout. I was just wondering about it. Looks like it's now.
You called it.
Although they are going to back off here once the ball is inbounded here, so it's going to be not a full press, but they're going to at least make Plato think about it.
Jason Turner handling the basketball now and bringing it across the line. That's Wilson. Wilson bounce pass to Turner on the right-hand side. And it comes to Steinbrink. Now the baseline drive, no good. That was fired up there by Woodruff, and Stallin with the ball. Here comes Kincaid. He dribbles into the paint, puts up a one-handed shot. It is good. And we've got a tied ball game. And a turnover by Plato. Morrow coming down the floor, but charging. Obviously, we got contact there. Taking everybody's mind. That wasn't, I guess, involved in that.
It's out of control there.
Yeah.
the way in. You're not going to like the theatrics on the charge call. It's kind of like an umpire calling strikeout, but nah, it's hard to disagree with that call.
Drive in the paint and little floater up there. Woodruff will score. 42-40. Again, Plato in the lead. This one definitely going down to the wire. Morrow. Oh, and they're going to call traveling on Morrow. He shot it up. It was good, but it will not count.
Yeah, I mean, he lost his balance there. He tried to make it look as convincing as possible there, but 4 steps to travel.
So Plato again with the basketball. 5:21, still plenty of time on the clock. And pass coming in to Woodruff. Woodruff getting fouled from behind. Not a shooting foul. Foul on the floor. And we're 4 away from 2 shots on a foul. Except if the foul was on a shot. Here's a 3-point shot. This time, no good for Turner. And now we'll have a foul called against Plato. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Atterbury. Kincaid passing the ball off into the corner, and the drive down the baseline by Crabtree puts up a shot, dances on the rim a little bit, but does not go in.
Get a foul on the rebound here as Crabtree will pick up 2nd personal foul here. And that'll be the 3rd team foul. So someone to watch for. Fouls down the stretch. Let's see, free throws become quite important here in this one. Still with 4:45 left to go.
Wilson handling the ball now for Plato. Fires it over to the right sidelines to Woodruff. Passes the ball off. Break into the paint, and it is scored by Woodruff. Woodruff with 13 points. Makes a 2-point lead for Plato, 44-40 with 4:13 left. Break to the goal, no good, but who got the tip? It did go in for Plato, or for Stalin, rather. It looked like it might have been Hill.
I think it was Isaac Hill there with the get tip in. His first 2 points of the game.
What a time to get it. Very timely. So Plato's lead is 2. Ball is handed to Woodruff. And then it'll be Wilson with the ball. He'll drive left side and get in there and get a layup to count for 2. Plato leading 46-42. 3-point shot, no good for Kincaid. Going to be rebounded by Turner. Plato now has the basketball with just over 3 minutes left. That would be Wilson, loses the ball momentarily, but gets there. Now, giving off to Turner, he turned around and he had a wide open drive to the goal, but missed the shot.
Yeah, Stalin just basically handing Jason Turner a free lane to the basket
Yeah.
right there. They were so aggressive in trying to jump the passing lanes there. Well, if you don't find anything and 2 guys miss in a row, well, now you have nobody defending the basket. And Turner just drives on in there. Doesn't make the layup, but he is still fouled. So he still gets an opportunity here to make this a full-on 2-possession game here. Could make it 6. Hit the first. No, hit the second as well.
Yeah.
Foul was also on Will Morrow, his 2nd.
2:57 now left. Stalin needing to get some scoring here, and they do. Pass comes to Isaac Hill in the lane, and he was close to goal, just kind of put a floater in there. And it's 48-44.
They're just refusing to blow the whistle down here on the other side. They got to call something down here. Stoutland is repeatedly trying to take charges, and I don't know if we're going to get a charge or a foul or a blocking foul, but we're swallowing our whistle over here on the Stoutland side here. But good job through contact there to finish off that bucket. Man, calling it on one side, and the other side just not getting much of anything blowing here on the most obvious of fouls.
So it's now a 6-point lead for Plato. 2:30 left on the clock, and we have seen many times tonight that a lead of 6 points can fade in a hurry. Plato wanting to add on, or at least to hold that lead till the final buzzer sounds. Timeout, and now Plato still talking to Coach Shannon Crane.
Yeah, full timeout taken here, so a full minute to talk to the squads. But Stoutland obviously not needing the full minute there. They're back out and they're ready to go. They need 6 points. 2.5 minutes means you're not necessarily looking for a 3. We'll break out the old cliche, but a 3 would certainly help. Always does.
So Stoutland with the ball.
Ooh, nice dish.
Nice finish. Little pass across the lane. It comes into the hands of Gill, and he will score. Plato in a hurry, moving the ball down the floor, but they're cut off from a shot down low on the goal, and the ball was brought out.
That's actually going to be team foul number 5 here on Stoutland as they get called for the reach-in. So we're actually heading to the line here, and they'll start the parade. We're going to see how good Colby, first of all. I actually flashed back to my JUCO days for a second. I'll explain why here in a moment.
Okay.
But Plato, we'll see how good there are at free throws. So this kid's name is Colby Wilson, right?
Yeah.
There's a Colby Community College in Colby, Kansas. What color do they wear? The exact same shade of blue that Plato did. I just flashed back like 3-4 years ago. Nice place. Small place. Very Waynesville-esque, but
Wilson gets the first shot to fall. Here's the second from the free throw line. No good. Plato with a rebound, and it is going to be dished out to Turner. Tried to work his way in there.
Plato with no hurry. We're at the 2-possession lead. They're just going to pass it around, although we get a push call here on Morrow. So we're actually going back to the line here. Maybe could make it 3 possessions here if Atterbury sinks this free throw. These 2 free throws, actually. Needs to make both.
Well, the warning lights are out for Stoutland, alerting them that this one is getting out of their reach. Free throw.
It's good.
Good.
Make it 7 here with a make.
And that is good, too.
3 possessions here. Still a minute 47. So 3 possessions, not the killer just yet. Now a whistle and a off-ball foul charge here to Plato. You know, they're looking. They're scanning. They're looking for off-ball contact. But that is going to be the first foul here on Cole Chastain. Team foul number 3, and it is going to give Stoutland the ball underneath the basket.
Steinbrink coming back into the ball game, and for a while, Cole Chastain is in there. He's sitting down on the bench right now. Ball's fired back court accidentally by Stoutland. That probably passes the baseline, and then back out comes to Kincaid. Moving in quickly, the shot will not go in. Stoutland with 2 shots on the goal. And
call something there.
Yeah.
I don't care what you call. It's weird. I hate to get in the realm of criticizing officials because that's just not what we do. It's high school officiating. Obviously, they do a great job and they do a great service for us here, but that ball was being thrown around. We were throwing bows there for a solid 5 or 6 seconds there before we get any kind of a call. And of course, we're going to get the foul here, so it is going to be 2 free throws for Tanner Atterbury. But at times it feels like no contact draws the whistle, and at times it feels like a lot of contact draws the whistle. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we just want consistency, one way or the other.
And both free throws were missed by Atterbury, so no result of all of that action. Shot put up in, and immediately taking a quick dive to the floor. I was Will Morrow. I was worried about him, but I guess I shouldn't have been because he got up quickly. But I mean, it was got the shot trying to run down court and just went diving into the floor.
Those are the kinds of plays that are going to get you back in this ball game here. You got to be ready to lay it all on the line here. They've made it 5 once more.
Right.
Of course, Morrow has had himself a stellar second half here. He's leading the way with 12 in this half alone, or should I say 10 in this half alone. But, I mean, you're still going to need a defensive stop here. You're going to need a basket the other way, and, well, then another basket. I mean, 2-possession game, obviously.
Right.
2 free throws make it a 3-possession ball game. And we're starting to get to the point here where 7 points, 3 possessions is actually kind of a game-sealing moment. So, or a game-sealing lead. So, we'll see what Stoutland's medal is made of. That's for sure. But I'll assume, and yes, they will. They're going to come out with the full court press. They're going to see if Plato, who hasn't had too much trouble with the press tonight, makes a mistake now.
Ball worked. Now fired across the line. Bounce pass picked up by Stoughton, and Morrow will take it home. Costly turnover for Plato right here. Plato still with the lead.
Oh, that might be a jump ball. That's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah.
Atterbury just kind of pocketed it there, and Morrow comes in, softly puts his hands on it. I like the patience and waiting for a moment to put your hands on the ball there. It is going to stay with Plato, though, but that does at least get the arrow back your way if you can force another jump ball.
Ball will come into play to Woodruff. And the drive to the goal, he gets fouled. We'll have 2 shots being helped up there.
Nobody actually knows what an intentional foul is.
So, Woodruff gives 2 free throws with 41.2 seconds left. 3-point difference in the game.
It's the 4th here on Morrow, and 2 free throws here for Woodruff, who's making his first trip to the line here. 8 points tonight. 2 makes, 1 make actually makes it a 2-possession game. No makes, obviously, still 3 points. There's 1.
That one rattled in. So Woodruff with 14 points, and now it is a 2-possession lead for Plato. Getting ready to check back in the ball game is Cole Chasteen.
Second one missed here, so it's still a 2-possession game, but just 4. Morrow's working in there. Morrow scores.
Morrow gets it. Now
it's 2.
Yep. And there's still 29 seconds, although Plato has the ball.
Oh, they got the foul. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought they had the jump, but it's going to be Jason Turner at the line here. He's going to be shooting 2. 1 makes it 1 possession, but 3. Obviously, the other makes it 2-possession game. 25.7 seconds. First one's good.
Jason Turner, 13 points. Plato has 4 of its players in double figures as far as scoring concerned.
Everybody has to score on this team.
Well, that's true.
Second free throw is also good here. So it's a 4-point lead again. It's a 2-possession lead. But still enough time on the clock here, I think. Crocker. How about Stallin? If Stallin gets down quickly enough here, we got a full timeout, by the way. Stallin comes back quickly enough here. 3-pointer. Makes it a 1-point game and actually keeps it a 1-possession game if you immediately foul off the inbounds pass. 2-pointer does give Plato another chance to make it a 2-possession game on 2 makes. But I'm looking for Stallin to take a quick shot here. You want to give yourself as much time as possible. You don't need to worry about, Plato having enough time for a final shot if you do take the lead here. Get your shot off yourself. You need points. I think that's pretty obvious. But, they're going to have to go the full length of the floor here. And they're going to need a quick bucket. Who do you look for? I mean, Will Morrow's a good look. Here at the moment. He is leading the way again in the second half. Stallin, nothing but 2s. No free throws here in this half. No 3-pointers. Just all 2-pointers. But, yeah, I mean, Marl's the guy I'm looking for first. Hill's also been productive here in this half. But if anybody gets an open shot, I feel pretty confident with the 5 they have on the floor. See what they do, though.
Stalin brings it into the half court. That's Kincaid getting off to Morrow. Oh, and that's not Morrow, but
travel.
Hill. And traveling's going to be called.
Yep, came off the pivot foot there and will be called for a travel. And even before that travel call, I didn't really like what they were doing there. They were dribbling the ball around way too much. I'm not saying just pop up to the top of the key and shoot a 3, but you got to get that drive going. You got to initiate some contact. Here's a whistle and an immediate foul here, and they can't make it more than 6, but now they can force Stalin to go outside here with just 14 seconds left. Both teams do have one timeout, though, so if Stalin comes back and makes a shot here, expect an immediate timeout. But yeah, Woodruff at the line here. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. First free throw. It's good. Make that 5 now. Again, one more makes it 6. There it is. Allen needs a 3.
Plato leading by 6, 58-52. Got it, no good. And Plato getting the rebound. Oh, and the ball is, pulled away. And that was number 5, Crabtree.
Yeah, that's not what they needed, though. They're going to take a timeout here. They're going to put some time back on the clock, but it's going to be about a half second.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So they needed 3 because it's still a 2-possession game. And unless, and, you know, it's never truly 100% until it's actually over. The only situation where you can possibly do something here with how little time they're going to put on the clock is you steal the inbounds pass somehow around the 3-point line, you throw up a 3, you make the 3, and you get fouled. They're going to need the 4-point play. Oh my gosh, they're putting 3.1 up on the clock? That's way more time than I thought. So maybe,
yeah.
It makes it a little easier, but still, Stalin's going to have no timeouts here as well. So it's, that might doom them in and of themselves because you steal it, you make a bucket, the clock continues to run.
Plato to inbound the ball. Ball comes. No, it's knocked out of bounds.
He almost stole the inbound.
Yeah, he almost stole it.
Almost got it, but that's going to run another second off the clock here. It does make it a little tougher. All Plato has to do is inbound it.
Yeah.
And
get
hold
it
on
inbound and hold on to it. Inbound to one of their players, too.
Yeah. Obviously, I think that goes.
Oh, my gosh.
But no more timeout.
Yeah, no more time.
That's just going to make it a 2-point game. So they did what they needed to do, but unfortunately just not enough time left on the clock, and it's Plato. We'll be moving on to that 5th place game.
58-56, the margin of victory of Plato over Stalin. And we'll be back with final comments. Hopefully we'll get an interview with Plato coach Shannon Crane when we return.
Would you like a job with a 4-day work week? How about great benefits? I've got some great news for you because the Stoutland R2 School District is hiring bus drivers now. Starting pay at $22.43 per hour for a 4, along with paid life, health, dental, and long-term disability insurance benefits. Applicants must possess a valid Missouri CDL with passenger and school bus endorsements or the ability to obtain them, as well as pass a drug test and a physical. For more information or to apply, visit stoutlandschools.com. Children's education is important, and you can help get them there.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Rennie Pharmacy on Deer Lake Road is the only independently family-owned pharmacy in Licking. Of vitamins, home health, and over-the-counter products, Rennie Pharmacy offers great services such as drive-through, adherence program, free delivery, medication management, and immunization services. Rennie Pharmacy open from 8 to 5:30 Mondays through Fridays, 9 till noon. On Saturdays, call 674-2955 or check their webpage. Just Google Rennie Pharmacy and see all they offer.
Your car is still the one. You love everything about her, except for that. From when Ben dropped his milkshake, and that. From when you tried to transport that sharp thing, and that. That's always in the air thanks to your shotgun rider, Earl. Luckily, we can fix that.
Reeves Auto Upholstery, serving both Lebanon and Richland with decades of experience. There's no job too big or too small, because they've seen it all.
Hi, I'm Gina Hillhouse with Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. We are committed to our neighbors. When you bank locally, our local dollars are invested in our local communities with local lenders and local decisions. With locations in Camdenton, Plato, and Lebanon at Heritage Bank, we are genuinely neighbor-serving neighbors. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you know why Show Me Pest Control is the #1 pest control company in the area? It's because of their outstanding quality service and their unbeatable prices. Show Me Pest Control is an honest, locally owned company that does what they promise. Show Me Pest Control services all residential and commercial properties. They always make the safety of your family and pets a #1 priority. So make the one and only call for your pest control needs. Call 573-336-7378 or toll free at 1-866-628-PEST or schedule it online at www.showmepest.com and ask about their monthly specials. Show Me Pest Control, #1 for a reason.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
If you are seeking employment and love working around children, the Plato School District is looking for you. The Plato School District is currently seeking qualified applicants for bus drivers and sub-bus drivers to drive routes. To apply for this or any other open positions, all you need to do is go online to platorv.org. Click on the menu button and scroll down to employment. Online applications are available. Positions and descriptions are outlined. The Plato RV School District is an equal opportunity employer.
We're back here once again at the Lakeway Physical Education Facility here in Lakeway. Our final game is in the books here tonight. It is the Plato Eagles. They advance to the 5th place game. Both the boys and the girls for Plato will be playing for 5th place tomorrow. They overcome the Stoutland Tigers here tonight in a very close-fought ball game, 58-56. So joining me now is Plato Eagles head coach Shannon Crane. Coach Crane, of course, back here at Plato, back here where you once coached, and you know, the Frisco League tournament, it's always such a fun time. The games are always so close and so fun. You guys walk away with a narrow victory.
I don't know if that game right there was fun as a coach, but it might have been better for the fans than it was for me and my assistants over there.
Yeah, and so a small roster this year. You guys are rostering 7, played 6 here tonight, but you guys come through with something I don't see every day. Everybody who scored tonight got into double digits, the literal definition of a balanced scoring effort. Tell me a little bit about your guys and how they kind of work around having a smallish roster here.
Well, we do what we can. It's tough in practice too. Usually the Drew Woodworth is our leading scorer. We have been relying on him a little bit too much, and some of the kids stepped up their game tonight, and because they was playing that box and one and junk defense on him, and it won't be the first time and this season. So other players have got to step up too.
Yeah, that was something I noticed in the Newburgh game. Teams like you probably expect they're going to try to speed the tempo up on you today, and it looked like you guys had it pretty well scouted out. You actually forced Stoutland kind of back into a half-court game there a little bit. How do you plan against teams going to...
Well, the other night we only had 5 players, so Newburgh was going to run us. We knew that, and we tried to slow it down, and we did the first quarter, and then even when you slow it down, you still got to play defense every once in a while, and you're going to get tired. So we're going to adjust. I got another player on the bench that's hurt, and hopefully we'll be back up to 7, so that'll help us out a lot in the future.
Yeah, and you got to turn around and play tomorrow. Of course, you guys, the 5th place game, taking on the Crocker Lions. Of course, Coach Steve Schofield and as Gary pointed out, another returnee coach, another second stint coach. Lots of fun there.
Second, he's about third, fourth, or fifth, sixth, seventh. Yeah, I think he's coached everywhere at the Frisco League, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's told me to be a little slow up getting up here. He want to get out to the radio and listen, so I'm just, giving him pump there. The night's the first time I see him, closely. So I think they put a lot of pressure up front, that box press, and then they fell back into that box half-court trap, kind of the two people, but they was running at that kid from Lakeway too. But we're just going to have to go home and regroup and enjoy the night, and maybe we'll come up with something. But, yeah, we're going to be tired tomorrow, but the kids are young, a lot younger than I am.
Yeah, so
and especially you.
He said it, not me. It's stay in my tongue. But again, it's going to come on the wind, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Once again, Plato head coach Shannon Crane, his Eagles victorious here tonight, 58-56 over the Stoutland Tigers. Let it be known, Gary, I have never made a joke about your age, just your Mountain Dew addiction, so it's fine.
Yeah. And I don't even know if anybody could hear me because the microphone's
I think
here.
We're picking up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Could you hear it? Okay.
Maybe, but yeah, of course. Obviously, you do a great job, and I appreciate your help during these long tournaments. But of course, we got our scoring summary here. We'll quickly wrap this one up here for you. For Stoutland, 24 first half points tonight, 56 total ones. Here we had 2 double-digit scores. Will Morrow leading the way with 21, 14 of his points in the second half. Almost kind of spearheaded that comeback effort in the fourth quarter, but 21 total points today for the junior Morrow. 13 points for Michael Kincaid. 6 points for Isaac Hill, 5 points for Aaron Franklin, 4 points for Landon Martin, and 3 points for Justin Crabtree. Sorry, still smiling. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
I really did not expect that.
Yeah,
of course,
he's a kidder.
24 halftime points here in this one, 58 total, leading the way. 4 scores, again, like you heard me say, all in double digits here tonight, but leading the way for him, Colby Wilson. He had himself 9 first half points, 9 second half points, 18 tonight. Tanner Atterbury with 15, Jason Turner with 14, Andrew Woodruff led the team the other night. He comes through with 11 here in this one. Still a good night, but it's a good night when you score 11 and you're the least scoring player on the team.
Yeah.
So, of course, the Plato Eagles move on to the 5th place game. So everything is set, Gary.
Well, 6 games tomorrow. We're not going to go, or you want to go down the lineup then?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
I'm pulling out the bracket here so I don't forget here because we got a lot of games. Sorry.
So we have the 2 consolation games. The boys, actually the girls' consolation game will come first. Yes. The boys coming second, and then the third place game on each side. Yeah,
I was going to go over the exact game.
Okay, I'll let you.
We got another boy-girl doubleheader tomorrow. It's going to be Crocker and Plato in the 5th place games for you there. So we'll have the girls' game starting at noon. So make sure you tune in around 11:45, 11:50 or so. That's when we will go on here on 97.9 The Source. And then after the conclusion of the girls' 5th place game, we'll run it back. Crocker and Plato again. 1:30 will be the start time approximately for that one there. By the end of it, I think we'll not be quite on time. I fully expect us to run overtime. But 1:30, your 5th place game, Crocker and Plato boys. Then back on over to the girls' side of things as we have the 3rd place games for you. We'll start with the girls' 3rd place game, the Stoutland Lady Tigers taking on the Iberia Lady Rangers. And then the boys' 3rd place game will be the Iberia Rangers taking on the Dixon Bulldogs. Those are your 3rd place games. The first one will be at about 3 p.m. or so. I'd probably tune in a little bit earlier just to make sure. And of course, 4:30, you'll have Iberia and Dixon, boys' side of things. And then after that, it's time for the championships. Licking, once again, find themselves boy-girl championship games, but they're going to see 2 new teams, 2 new challengers this year. Girls game coming up first, 6 p.m. Licking taking on the Richland Lady Bears. Richland looking to become the 6th seed that wins the tournament this year. 2nd straight season, the 6th seed has main lead championship. And then 7:30, we'll wrap things up, our final game of the day, with the Licking Wildcats taking on the Newburgh Wolves. Newburgh victorious last night over Dixon. So
looking forward to it, and usually I find that in the past that when you get to the championship games, no matter how tired you are, how little sleep that you've had, during the week and all of that, and we haven't had a lot of sleep because the games have run late. But even that, when you get to those championship games, you feel like you have all the energy in the world.
Well, trust me, I'm gonna come full energy for the 5th and 3rd place games too. Full
Okay, sure. Well, why not?
Yeah, 6 days in a game anywhere else other than the Frisco League. This is something really only the Frisco League does.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Missouri's a big state and all that, but
I don't.
This is a rarity. I think.
I don't know
It's a
anybody
rarity-
else that does that.
It's a rarity so early in the season.
Yeah, that's the point.
If that's not the way, then how about this early in the season? But of course, again, all starts at noon tomorrow. Myself, Gary Canance, will be on the call. 97.9 The Source. But let's wrap this one up for Gary Canance. I am Connor Harbit. And of course, big thank you to Dan back in the studio as well. I hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Tomorrow's the big one. Until then, you've been listening to the Frisco League Basketball Tournament right here on 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to coverage of this year's Frisco League Boys and Girls Basketball Tournament at Lakeway. Our games have been brought to you in part by your shelter insurance agents, Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, Hall's Furniture, St. Robert Auto Supply, Domino's Pizza, Phelps Health, Lowe's Chevrolet, Fort Leonard Wood Homes, Penny Royal Antiques, Boiling Springs Campground, the Licking School District, Fannigan Salon, Rice's Auto Body, Miller County Care, Iberia High School, Fox Funeral Home, Stoutland School District, Justice Electric of Roby, Rennie's Pharmacy of Licking, and Reeves Auto Upholstery. We hope you enjoyed today's action. Join us next time here on The Source for more Frisco League basketball.